Okay.
We're freaking back. The episode
Oh, we're
23
live?
of the Dash Back. Yeah, man. What else would we be doing here?
I don't know. You just didn't say it. Usually you're like 3, 2, 1.
Oh well, we're already so behind by a whole 7 minutes.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, and we're
it's
gonna we're gonna make up for it. This is gonna be the quickest episode, the shortest, fastest episode of all time.
and
I'm pretty
last
sure.
episode of the year.
Huh. Is that true?
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
that's true.
It's
That's
December
100%
mid-month.
true.
Next one's gonna be
I don't.
big patch with Reina and a whole bunch of balance changes.
Whole bunch.
And that's gonna
It's
be in
wishful
like 3
thinking.
weeks.
Yeah.
It better be. It better be.
It,
But we're back and we got some. We got some balance, or we actually don't have any balance changes this time around, but we do have a patch to talk about. If I can get the topics going, we got the December mid-month patch with a lovely new mid-month bundle as per usual with Yuletide Galvin, which is very it's a great skin, but I actually really like the critical hit of this. I think we really see
did
it
they
once
even
in the
show it?
trailer.
I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
looking for it. I didn't see it. No, the skin is super creative. I love how, dude, Galvin's so... He's just like a freak. He's always going to be a
Yeah.
freak.
I like how they just made him a Christmas
Oh, this like...
amalgamation.
Okay, there
right
it is.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. It's so weird because, like, oh, man, those Christmas lights
Mhm.
are just like... That's just, like, perfect. And they can spin, and you can tell that they're spinning just because of how they are. And it's kind of the only other thing... What else would you make that Christmas light, like, in the game? Like,
Yeah.
a Rano dart, maybe?
Maybe.
I don't know. I like it. He's so friggin' weird and all.
Yeah.
He's. I will not be playing this skin. It's a little out there for me.
It's kind of
but
a lot.
I'm constantly impressed by the creativity, and he's such a monster, such a weird monster. So use
But if
use code
you
Barkup.
want to use this skin, use code Barkup in the
Mhm.
store. Gives us a little kickback, gives you some extra stuff. There's some more cosmetic stuff, but we also have the advanced tutorials finally out with movement, defense 1 and 2, offense 1 and 2, which also has some stuff apparently about floor hugging. I haven't actually played through these yet, but
They're
that's
great.
cool. I'm glad we finally got all of the tutorial levels, and then I imagine the next step is character tutorials.
Mhm.
We also got some Steam and Discord rich presents, so you can see what mode your friends are queuing, character they're playing, in Steam and in Discord, and you can just directly invite people through Discord, which is
That's
a
pretty crazy.
fun little feature.
We gotta try that out. That seems like really
Yeah.
cracked. That seems like awesome.
Yeah.
It's just, you can see what character they're playing, what stage they're playing on too. It's like really, I like it. I just think it's silly. Maybe not necessary, but it's great. Great quality of life.
Yeah.
We love it.
Yeah, so like they're saying, got a couple other new bundles, which you can of course use code Barkup for. We got Grizzly Bear and Winterfest Edalis, which it's interesting that they added the Grizzly Bear skin, which is
Mhm.
cool. I was
Mhm.
like wondering if they would ever do that because it felt like kind of obvious. But it's weird that maybe I'm just reading too much into it. But it's weird that they do the Grizzly Bear during the winter collection when like, but he's already a polar bear, you know. But that's whatever.
What the
I'm
hell are
just
you
thinking
talking
how he's
about?
because polar
That's the
bears are in the
most
cold.
That's the
Polar
most
bears are in the cold.
nothing.
Grizzly bears are in the less cold. And you
I
can quote me on that.
okay. I won't ever quote you on that. That will
I
never
just
be
thought
a
it was a little
necessary quote
ironic
to bring to light.
that they
I
made
don't
the
think
winter
it's
skin
that.
require the grizzly bear base.
All
skin.
bears are inherently winter. That's what you don't understand, because you're taught, you're from a very young age, you're taught, maybe even brainwashed into believing that like when an animal hibernates for the winter, that's a bear. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Like, what other animal hibernates for the winter other than a bear? I don't even think you could name one. Like, birds migrate, whales migrate. That's all good fun. But bears are like the quintessential. When the winter comes and changes Mother Earth, the bears are the first ones to go to sleep. And you can quote me on that.
And I think I just might.
Okay, let's move on.
But that's
Yeah,
we got
holiday
some holiday
bundles
palettes
for everyone. Everyone gets a palette.
Everyone gets all green and sickly.
Yes.
Some of these skins are very. I like the Clarin one. I like the Absa. I like all these three. I don't like the Forsburn. The Forsburn makes me uncomfortable.
Sure.
I don't like the Maple.
Oh, it's weird. It's a weird palette to try to make work and not
Yeah,
look disgusting or
they did a
like I
fine
don't
job.
know.
I don't. The Arcane one
Rano's
feels.
all right.
Rano's all right.
Rano's all right.
Arcane feels kind of just. It was like, yeah, just change the fucking colors. That's all we
I
need to
mean,
do.
yeah, he only has two
Make them
colors
green and
though,
red.
so
Hmm
I mean, the hell are you
And there
gonna
were some
do?
other new shop items. These ones they absolutely cooked with.
These are great.
We
All
got
of
Yellow
these.
Snowman Crag, which is he's made of sand, which is cool. Midnight Forsburn Abyss skin, I love. The white Krampus and Santa Force and Zetterburns look great. I
Mhm.
didn't like the Krampus Forsburn until this palette.
Really? I think
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's a weird skin to try to really talk about. Can you hear Sophie on my mic?
No.
Or no? Okay, she's barking like a motherfucker.
Oh, because
It's so
she
annoying.
wants the people to use code BARKUP in
She
the
wants the
Rivals
people.
2 store.
She's hashtag barking up right now. The Santa Claus Zetterburn skins are all fire. I think it'll be
Yeah.
impossible to make a palette for the Santa Zetter that won't be awesome. So it all looks great. Everything looks great.
Got some more plush icons, which I think we talked about last time. Was like, I want them to add more of these because they're so dang cute, and they did. I like the maple. I
Mhm.
might start rocking the maple. We got some
Yeah, they're all
new
right.
VFX. Whatever. Who
Yeah, I haven't
cares?
heard those. I did hear the clown Rano F Strong is a pie that it's like a
Really? Okay, I
pie
take it back. I
splat.
do
So
care.
that's pretty cool. But other than that, I don't really run into any
Mhm.
Ranos or Edalises. I've been running into mad force burn. It's pissing me off. I played 4 force burns in a row last night, and I was like, I thought
Damn.
you want to talk about hibernation. These guys are coming out in the winter. They're coming out to play. These hyenas. They're
Mm,
hunting me in a pack, literally. It's insane. But
damn.
yeah, balance changes next month. Hopefully, force burn's going to be one of them that gets taken a look at. But honestly, I don't think it's going to be the case. What do you think they're going to what do you anticipate for balance other than the obvious, which is crag
Crag.
nerfs?
Well, so first, I want to say that I was hoping the balance changes were going to come out this patch. I can understand maybe why they didn't want to, but just because of the way the events line up afterwards, it's just giving more people to prepare while there's kind of a break. Although there is actually the coin box, the Hungry Box event,
Yeah,
like this weekend. So
it's
I take it
fine.
back.
It's still
I
enough
take it back.
time.
That's great.
The
Yeah.
LMBM will be on the new patch.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So it'll all be good.
oh wait,
What do I
but it
think
might
they're
be
gonna?
on. No, listen. If La Reina drops and she's broken as fuck and then gets nerfed 2 weeks later, LMBN will be on the broken La Reina patch.
That's true.
I'm pretty
Elkies is winning LMBM. I don't even think she's going, but she's winning
Nurse
it.
is winning LMBM. We fucking did it, Reddit. Let's
We
go.
did it.
I can't wait. Well, okay. Balance changes. I do want to talk briefly about balance changes because
Yeah.
it's just been so long, right? It's
It's
just
been
been
like
so
3 months
long,
or something.
and there's a couple characters, and I'm looking at Crag. I'm making
I'm
prolonged eye
staring right
contact
at
with
him.
him. You know the Key and Peele sketch where they're in like a president, it's like a speech, like a mayor speech. They're talking about a gay guy, and the camera's panned on. Do you know what I'm
Hmm
talking about? It's
Yeah, I
like
do
I'm
know what
looking
you're
at
talking
Craig
about.
like that right now. That's how, and he's trying to hide,
You
but
keep
I
finding him
see,
in the crowd.
I keep seeing every single time this character. I think what are we looking at? We want Dare to have a sour spot.
Hmm
We want
And more end lag.
I want Ariel. I need Ariel Neutral B to have a sound effect, just like a grunt, just literally anything at all. It could be
Where my hug
it could
at?
be it could be some crazy ass just like as soon as he look out, danger. Like I
I'm gonna
need
get you.
something like that. I need it just has to happen or else nothing,
We're gonna have a
truthfully.
problem.
But I need it to happen. I need that to happen. I need Craig up air. Um, God, it's so weird. It's like, how do you even change the cargo throw up air stuff? Because if you go less knockback on up air, then
Yeah.
it chains for longer. You actually die more. If you go more knockback, that it's like this weird sweet spot.
And
I don't even
just
know how you touch
for the
Crag.
folks at home, yes, we are in the 10-minute Crag segment that has become mandatory in every episode of the Dash
Dude,
Crag. So
I'm
just
sorry.
bear with us
I
for a
keep
couple more
doing this.
minutes.
I keep
Matt's gonna
doing this. You're
list off all the
right.
things he hates about Crag, and then we're gonna move on. We're gonna
Oh
talk
my
about
god.
Evo and Lorena and stuff.
Oh my god. No, you're actually so right. I do this. I didn't realize I've done this for like the past 4 episodes where I've just fucking bitched about Crag at the start for a very long
It's fair. I
time.
mean, look, he's got a lot. He's very, very strong. A very good character
Mhm,
with a lot of good stuff. I want them. I want them to nerf back air. I want
mhm.
them to give it to change the knockback angle on it to make it so it doesn't combo into so many things. Like I was watching the No Time to Tilt today, and Guthix was consistently hitting back air into forward strong, and I was just like, "What the fuck? That doesn't. We
On
can. That
who?
doesn't need to be a possibility.
Yeah,
Maybe if you're
no,
like
you're right.
really, really bad,
That's
but
pretty broken. I'm thinking a lot of situations on the ledge, I actually like that I die if I DI in and I live if I DI out. Maybe
yeah."
like isn't the right thing, but when I successfully DI out a back air, I feel good about it.
Mhm.
I don't
But
think
there's
it's the most
sometimes where like
egregious thing in this kit. Maybe we
it can lead
tackle the
into
forward strong instead. I don't know.
we could. Um, but like besides Crag,
Yeah.
there's some other characters that could maybe I don't know. I think a lot of characters I want to see a bunch of small adjustments. I very much
Yeah.
ascribe to Zeke's give everything 3 more frames of recovery or startup. I think
Mhm.
that would be good for the game. I don't think Fleet Nair needs to be frame 3 anymore. I
Frame
think she's good
3?
enough.
I thought it was frame 5.
No.
Fleet Nair
Yeah.
is frame 3?
I'm
I thought it was frame
certain.
5. You're certain? I'm checking.
Check
But
the wiki,
Fleet is a
please.
character. Fleet's a
Because
very
I don't want to
strong
be.
character. I'm
Yeah.
checking the wiki. Yeah, Fleet's a very strong character right now. Um, Force Burn people are talking about Force Burn as a character. It's I think undeniably even the people who don't put him as like it's been trendy to put him really high up. And even the people who
Yeah.
don't put him high up, I think that's just for like meta purposes. Like he doesn't do great into all the heavies, which is really bad. But it undeniably his like tools on a case by case basis are so insanely strong. I'm talking the usual suspects, the back air, the down air, the down strong is really heinous. Fleet Nair is frame 4, so we were actually both wrong.
Right. Okay. I think it is. But I think that actually 3 frames of startup is probably what I was thinking.
It's 4 frames of start. Well, I
Oh,
don't
it's
know.
not out on frame 4?
No, it's out on frame 4.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know why you would be thinking that ever. No, what it was is it used to be frame 5. They took it down to frame 3 in the Fleet God patch,
Oh,
and then they were like, "Oopsies," and then they gave one more.
added 1 frame. Right.
Yeah, that was all like a
Okay, so
year
let's give
ago.
it another one. Let's give it another frame. Just 1 frame. She
Yes,
needs.
maybe no,
And then maybe
no,
make
she needs it. Unironically, she needs it.
light
I'm not kidding.
special. But I don't
She
need it,
needs
so
it. Yeah.
so we can change that.
First, what else am I thinking on some of these
Where's my
characters?
nerf back air? Um,
Forceburn will
hmm.
always be really good, actually, is what I think. Or
I
he'll
don't
be like
know.
so bad.
I don't know what they should do to Olympia. They should do something.
They should do something.
Yeah, maybe give her throw a couple frames and lag in there, just a few,
She's
nothing
such
crazy,
a creative
just a
mode
few.
character. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah. And yeah, I don't know. I think she's like I take less issue with Olympia because she's like supposed to be good. She's supposed to be pretty broken, which is like very different from like the way Crag is broken, where it's like
yeah.
this is not a good thing for the game.
What do you think?
Uh,
Should they do anything to Galvin? And if so, what should it be?
no, I honestly I think he's fine. I think he has a lot
Yeah.
of untapped strengths in the fact that he's actually pretty small. But like
Hmm.
he's secretly pretty
He's secretly
small.
small, and a lot of people don't like
Um,
that.
a lot of people don't like that. I think that there's more. I think Galvin can do it, and I wish everyone was a little bit more like Galvin. He still has some great, like he has
No, he's
top
so good.
3 move in the game. in neutral air. He's just
Yeah, I think his on
it's
stage
fine.
is punish is really, really strong. I think it's all about his recovery, and I think if they buff his recovery, they need to nerf how good his combo game is on
Hmm.
stage.
I'd agree with that.
Um, which personally I would
Mm.
like. I think I would there's some I was because I played I had a decent stint with Galvin, and I was thinking about
Hmm.
like going full time, but then I was like, I just really hate his recovery, and it's not even the fact that it's so bad. Um, it's just the fact that I felt like I had no control anytime I went off stage.
Yeah,
Like there's a couple mix-ups. Your mix-ups is like is I think we talked about this last time. Maybe it's going high, and that's like
yeah,
kind of it. But I was like, I felt like
which
I had
is
no
not good.
control
Which is
over the
not good.
situation,
Yeah.
and so I'm like, now I'm back on getting carried by Maple, who should get nerfed again. I don't know what they
Yes,
should do to
maybe
her.
something. I think Galvin. Fuck, what was I gonna say about Galvin? It was really profound and intelligent. Um,
Damn.
and then I
All right,
lost it.
moving
So
on. Let's talk about Evo.
I guess I'm so stupid. You keep saying Evo. It's Platfight. We're gonna talk about
No, no,
Platfight.
but we're gonna talk about Evo.
Oh my god, you're right. We're going to Evo.
Yeah,
Holy crap, dude.
I
I
forgot.
forgot. We're freaking going to Evo. Wow. That's crazy. Okay, last Galvin thing. I think Galvin's like issue is his stats, like raw like movement stats and stuff. But I think ultimately him being heavy is like makes up for some of the weakness. And I think if you buff his stats, he becomes like pretty he becomes Crag, and I
Yeah,
don't want that.
if
And if
they
you
give
buff his
him,
recovery, he becomes Crag. I don't want
they really need to not do what they did to Edalus
that.
after like he was bad for like a couple months or something, and
Hmm.
just like really just give him so many tools and make him totally oppressive. Like he's in a
Yes,
decent spot, all things considered. And
he's
maybe if
fine.
they're nerfing,
He has
and
more room.
if they're nerfing the rest of the cast, then he might actually end up being in a much stronger spot.
Hmm. Mystery Soul, please special pummel. Mystery Soul, please special pummel people. It'll work. It'll happen. I promise. I promise. I fucking promise. It's so broken. It's the best special pummel of the game, like by a lot, and it's not close. It's insane, and it's like I don't know. I
I
don't know.
think there's some other character. I think they need to make some adjustments to Absa. I think there's just a lot of
She's so
things about her that
weird.
are just annoying that I think are bad for the
Yeah.
game. I think Uppy doesn't need to be doing that.
Hmm.
Um, and I feel like there should be something about the cloud spam at ledge because that's just a
It's just
nobody enjoys that play pattern.
but it's like
But I
maybe
don't know what
we're
they would do
bad.
about it.
Maybe we're bad. Like maybe we should figure out how to counter that. And because there's no
Well, it's
way
not me.
it's not you.
No, I'm talking about. I mean, we're seeing the people at the highest level getting constantly like just getting hit by cloud over and over again. I don't know if there's anything
Are
to be
we?
done about it. Yeah.
I'm not seeing that.
Well, you haven't watched enough ABSA.
Maybe there's not a whole lot to go
There
around.
isn't a whole
That's
lot.
kind of the problem, largely.
Yeah.
There's a lot. There's so many like different crevices of exploration in the game where you can look at like what if the abs has started like more special pummel stuff as well. I don't even know what that looks like, and it's like
Ant hates it. Shadowhawk
I,
likes it.
I think
That's all I know
that
about that.
both Absa and Galvin are kind of similar in that they're off in their own little worlds right now, just trying to figure it out. And Absa's had
Hmm.
more time, and she's largely figured it out, and it's so annoying. But it's like it's whatever. It's fine. Maybe we should nerf Zetterburn's off strong too. But that's that's neither here
Maybe we
nor there.
should.
Nah, I don't know. It's everything's fine, and Claren needs to get buffed.
Yeah, they
Um,
should um make. They should just get rid of sour spots. I think,
yeah. Oops, all tipper.
except on down air.
Except when it
Down air
is
gets.
better. Except when
Yeah.
it's better. Then the game will recognize
Hmm.
when it's better. I don't know, man. I don't know. We need Crag nerfs. We will get Crag nerfs. Everyone is expecting Crag nerfs. That's kind of all
Inshallah.
we need. Anything else is like little tweaks here and there looking good. But I think a lot
Yeah.
of characters are in a pretty good spot. I think that honestly,
Hmm.
I think Maple's in a pretty good spot. I think she's really good, but I think she's
Yeah.
fine. Galvin's
I
in a
was
good
gonna
spot.
say like I think Mabel should get. I mean she's like we had her like number 3 or something in our
Yeah.
tier list. I think
Hmm.
she's really strong, but I actually don't know how you would. nerf her. Like I think just because of the way tether works, she will always be good.
Yeah. I mean, it's her speed and it's tether confirms, and
Yeah.
you don't really need to take those away. She's beatable. She's super
Hashtag
beatable.
hashtag give Maple a limp. Hashtag make
Hashtag
her
cripple Maple.
hashtag
Make
cripple. That's
her.
much more concise. Yeah, you're
That's
right. We should do that
okay.
one instead.
We're okay. That sounds like a threat towards Dan's wife, honestly. But that's I don't know. Mabel's in a good spot. She's beatable. I think she's really good. I think
Yeah.
she's beatable. Same thing with like a lot of like honestly, I think I believe Raster's in a great spot as well. Um, I think he's pretty normal. I think everyone's looking pretty good except
Yeah.
Craig right now, honestly.
I think I would like some small nurse across the board, and then I'd be
Sure.
that'd be cool.
Sure. Let's move on.
Let's
Let's
move
move on.
on. Let's talk about Evo and La Reina. Because we got some big
Yay!
news from the Evo during the Evo announcement show that Rivals 2 is gonna be back. Some people
Mhm.
didn't think it was happening. I remember when I did the interview with Ion before Genesis, and I talked about like what events he's gonna go to. He was like, "Gonna go to Evo because it's the last time it'll ever be there," and
Yeah.
he was wrong. He
Yep.
was wrong.
Dumb
We're
bitch.
freaking back. We are. I think I saw a lot of people saying we're like main stage like arena games, and it's not quite how that's gonna work out.
Right.
But I want to talk about the details a little bit after. I just want to get. I mean, we talked about this. I mean, it's super exciting. What are you? All right, how on a scale of 1 to an open response answer, how excited are you for Evo for Rivals to being back at
This is
Evo?
this is this is this fills me with pride, honestly, and uh appreciation. I think that Rivals being main stage at Evo, even if it's not arena, which it's unlikely to be, I will say
Yeah,
it's possible. It's an outside
maybe
insane ballpark. We don't know where the game will be by then. Like
true.
I think
I've got
Wisely
some
Wars are great.
predictions.
Like we'll talk brief like I saw like 3.4 thousand concurrent in the Rivals 2 category yesterday for Wisely Wars day 1. That made me
Day
feel
one
nice.
on a Wednesday.
Uh-huh. So I think that this game has room to grow. It's not impossible, but I'm not expecting it to be in the arena. Main stage game, I think, goes to show that they like the premier fighting game tournament recognizes Rivals like I guess passion for the
Yeah.
game. I think that's one of the strong things about the community is like let me just say whatever about all the characters and like yes, like Crag, like that makes me mad, like makes me think a lot of things. But at the end of the game, at the end of the day, the game's strongest aspect I think will always be its community. And I think this is one
Oh
of
yeah.
the plus sides of having a supportive community where the devs will make a fucking sick ass skin, which is still one of the best skins in the game, the Evo Olympia, and then be like, this is our pop bonus. And everyone's like, yay, we're going to throw money into the pop bonus because we love the
Hmm.
game.
It's
And
like
like,
didn't it get to like $15,000 or something last year?
at least 9,000 is as much as I'm
I know it
comfortable
got over
saying.
10.
Okay. Then
I know
maybe
it got over
around
10.
15. It
Maybe it
was
was
a
like
lot of money.
13.
And now we're
It was a lot.
guaranteed, even if it's the lowest entrant game in the count, we're guaranteed $20,000 pot.
Yeah.
So that's
Which I
pretty
don't think it'll be
cool.
the I don't know. There's there's a lot of cool
It
games. I
shouldn't
don't
be
think
the
it'll be the lowest.
lowest. It shouldn't be the
It'll
lowest, but
it'll be nice
it's
regardless.
cool.
So I mean,
It's
I want to talk
nice.
about that real quick.
Sure.
Because the way they're deciding who gets in the arena is by entrance count. So the top 6 are gonna be Evo Sunday in the arena. The rest of
Mhm.
them are gonna be just like how it was last year. Um, where it like the for the extended lineup. I mean, on the showcase stage, medals, like the same like production level, that sort of stuff. But it'll be the top 6 that get into the actual arena. So,
Mhm.
freaking sign up,
Yeah. Sign up in DQ, like literally.
sign up in
I
DQ.
think that, and
Take
another
eat
thing I
the one
want to
hundred
say
dollars. It's worth it.
about
Or
Evo is
200.
with at least how it's shaping up right now, like with Plup, just as
Mm-hmm.
like a character in the story of Rivals 2, and with Evo being a pillar of that story, I genuinely feel like if Rivals 2 were to make that that sixth spot and get an arena Sunday spot, like it would be a story worth telling. It would be a story worth experiencing like on the stage. I think the game is sick enough, and I think the players are sick enough, and like I think that's another strength of having Rivals to be sort of this crossroads for platform fighter players and fighting
Hmm.
game players is like there's a really good chance if you don't follow Rivals 2, you still know who Plup is, like as
Oh
a
yeah.
character and as a person. And so I think it's a story really shaping up to be worth telling. And I'm excited even if we don't get that main arena spot, which I'm not expecting. I'm really excited for what this is about the future of the game, especially like we have so
Yes,
much
I
stuff
agree with
coming up.
that.
It's only looking up from here. People talk about how the game is dead, but the game is like
But when Rivals
we
20 in 2028,
yeah.
Rivals 2 is going to be perfect. To
That's
quote
like
the great
like
Cake
he
Assault.
was salt tweeting, but he was so dead
But he's
ass. He was like
spinning.
he
It's
was
going to be
actually
amazing.
spitting. As soon as like Workshop comes around, along with a
Well,
console
he
release and a story mode, like
oh my
that's when
gosh.
it's when it really takes off.
So I agree with like everything you're saying about Evo.
Yeah,
It's so exciting. I've got a lot of pride for the game for being at this spot. Um, s- and I think last year it was like it was the most entrants out of any of the non-arena games,
yeah,
and it was like 20 off of one of the Mortal Kombat's that was in the arena.
yeah.
Um, but like we're gonna be like surely we're gonna beat out Invincible versus, right?
We're gonna beat a Virtual Fighter 5 because I've never heard of that in my entire fucking life. We're gonna beat Invincible versus. Actually, it's possible we don't. It
Depends on
gets
how
that
much it costs to
first year
enter.
buff. That first year
First year
buff.
buff
You know.
and being, I think like I imagine I don't really play trad fighters, but I imagine it's easier to like just enter another one
Yeah,
when you
yeah,
have
for sure.
trad fighter fundamentals
That's
than
true.
enter the platform fighter.
Yeah, we're
Um,
punching up. I want to believe in my heart that we could beat 2XKO because I don't think that game has any motion or any swag. But I
damn,
haven't actually looked at the numbers, so I don't know. What's the game in the top right? I've never seen that logo before.
vampire savior.
Okay, so we're beating Vampire
The
Savior
Lord of the
and
Rings. I don't
Virtual
know. I don't
Fighter
know anything
5.
about any of these. They might be like secretly super popular, and I
No,
just
no,
don't
no.
know.
I'm telling you, those are two we've got down at least. And then there's a couple
Okay,
like Blaze Blue's pretty. Is it Blaze Blue or Grand Blue? One of them's pretty small. I think is the next one we have a chance at overcoming. And 2XKO has no swag. Unfortunately, they're backed by Riot Games.
yeah.
Um,
So
so it
that's gives them a lot.
it's a little tough, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. This is a very exciting news. This is very exciting news. Let's go. Use
And
code Barkup in the store.
it wasn't the only piece of exciting news we got during that announcement show because of course La Reina was announced. Many people were expecting her to be next at this point, and then we got it confirmed through this very. I love this trailer. This trailer, they did a fantastic job.
It's a pretty good trailer. We should have done a reaction and posted it as a video. Is what I was thinking. Where dude, I could
Yeah.
fake a crazy. Whoa, Craig! He's going.
Craig!
No, Craig, look out! You're gonna
Oh,
get
the
hit by the chair. What?
What?
She has a chair.
Okay,
Oh my
but
God.
I can't help but I'm gonna go very very not talk about the character at all. I'm gonna talk about her animations because I she looks like a Nasby character and I can't get that out of my head.
Which is, I don't know. I think it's just because you had seen a Nasby clip like a day before
haven't
or
wa-
something. It definitely got planted in your brain
No,
because it's
'cause
not.
The way she moves, I think it's like the exaggerated movements and like how long her. I think she's kind of lanky too, and I feel like
Yeah.
that's a lot of the characters in Nasby or maybe just a couple of them that the ones I've seen have kind of like long arms, and then they go like big stretchy moves and stuff. Um, but I just can't unsee it. Sorry if that makes me fucking crazy or whatever. Sorry if that makes
Makes
me
you a
fucking
little
fucked
bit
up.
crazy. It's okay. On January 6th, we're storming Fire Capital, and we're gonna
How had
take
I not
down.
heard that before?
I don't know. I saw it in a tweet. I think Lynn tweeted it out, something like that. But it was a way more clever
That's really
wording.
funny.
Fuck, I'll never be as good as her. But
She's the goat, man.
anyways, yeah. What was I gonna say? Lorena, she is she needs to God, she needs to be bad, but she won't be bad because she is like a lot of people, because it came with the Evo announcement and because there's
Hmm.
stuff like Wisely Wars, like we're getting a lot of new eyes on the game. A lot of people who are seeing this, seeing her charisma, her swagger on the screen, like her general gameplay, and going, "This is sick! Like this is awesome! I can't. I'm gonna play Lorena." Like, which is cool and valid, but it also means that on release, I think she's gonna be really broken. Um, and which is really bad, I think, for the game as a whole, maybe because grapplers shouldn't be good. When
Hmm.
grapplers are good, the game is bad. That's kind of always, it's like in this like weird correlation
Yeah.
that's just kind of true. It's kind of like ah, it's like grappler if like if, what grapplers are like if heavy was like a descriptor for an archetype or like a way of offense. It's like sorry to say this, it's all cheese bullshit. It just always is. And many things in many games are cheese bullshit, and it doesn't make it bad. But it's like that's the point of this character, of this archetype, is to like be inherently unhealthy and rage inducing.
Yeah.
Like I swear to God, it's been like this in every game. Talk about someone like Strive. People don't like fighting. I actually don't know how to pronounce his name. I've only seen it. But Pote Kitman. It's like Pokemon, but he's a big guy. He grabs you. He does half your bar off of one command grab, and you're like, "Fuck, that's bullshit." And then everyone's like, "No, but I'm so big. I'm so slow." And it's like, "Shut the fuck up, dude. You're gonna grab me." This pummel shit is like designed to be infuriating.
Yeah.
In a
I think this
lab,
pummel shit is gonna be so sick.
a nurse said on stream yesterday that up smash grabs people
Mhm.
through shield on
Yeah.
platforms.
All the
If
the strongs and specials are all command grabs. It's just the aerials
yeah,
that are hit grabs.
bro, I like so okay. I'm excited for her. I truthfully, I think she'll be kind of fun to fight.
Yeah. I'm looking
Maybe,
forward
but
to her.
only because I play Claren. I play Claren. I think she'll be
True.
fun to fight. Everyone else, good luck. Everyone else who has to get in there, good luck. That shit sucks. She's gonna be really broken on release for if no other good
This is
reason than for
crazy.
optics. What?
You making these wild assertions before the character's out.
You think this
Like
is fine? You think what we're seeing is fine?
I think it could be. I think
Okay.
the fact that she grabs a lot is like not necessarily that bad. Maybe it'll be like a little more frustrating, but there are characters that feel like I'm getting grappled when they combo me. It feels like I'm just
And
being
how
held
do no? How does that
hostage.
make you feel though? Is that like good? You like that?
It's not great, but I feel like Lorena's not going to be any worse. And I think I'm gonna find her so much sicker that I'm not gonna care as much.
Um, I don't know. The chair is really sick. The chair and all the
Chair is
movement with it
awesome.
is really sick. That's the thing. She'll be really cool and really awesome. I'm
That's the
just
thing.
like from a meta perspective, like bro, an up air that you don't juggle with, actually brings you back to the ground because that's where she likes to be. Like is like wow. And a down air that you can land on people and it's like designed to be a reversal where it's like you down air and then it throws
Mhm.
them up is really crazy. It's just the fact that like she needs to fight up close, and with up close comes inherently like when you get grabbed you're forced to play the Mario Party game. You have absolutely
Yeah.
no other option than to play the Mario Party game or take legit like 80 and 50-50 into a kill throw. So it's oh man, I don't know, it's hard to say. Maybe I've been rage baited by grapplers of the
Yourself.
past, by myself perhaps, but there's no way that a strong attack that beats shield will ever be like okay to be on a good character. There's just no way at all. And I think she'll have us like imagine Edalus up B, but it didn't go as far. But when he was going up, he had an up air hitbox out. Like, do you understand? It's just like I don't know. Her recovery looks really bad, but we'll have to see with more like nuanced chair situations as well as how she actually plays out like on the wall and stuff. But I'm not looking forward to fucking up and getting reversaled by the up B. I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
just kind of rambling. I don't really have a center point. She's
I think
if
this
she's
is the
good,
one of the first
uh,
cases of like a preemptive skill issue.
preemptive skill
Yeah.
issue.
It's like you're complaining about like
I'm
how
not
bad
gonna
you're
be.
gonna be into this
Let's no
character.
no 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 no. I'm not gonna lose to the Lorenas. Let me make that very clear. I will not be the one move. I play the fastest
Clip
character in
it.
the damn game
Waffle
with
Man, clip it.
the biggest damn disjoint in the whole game. What's this damn waffle man saying? I'm not a hater.
Sounds like you're being a hater.
I'm not a hater of the character. I'm a hater of the game if she drops and she's top one undisputed. Like I
Which
think
is a
that
scenario you have made up.
no, I think it's highly likely though. I think it's a highly likely scenario. For all the reasons I mentioned, she's a heavy. She like it or hate it, she's a heavy. She's gonna have access to those floor hug grabs that are gonna be super awesome that force you into the awesome 50-50 where there is no right answer and it's like, oh my god,
Just don't get
it's
full head
it's
grabs.
so insane. It's so insane. It's like I'm not gonna lose to Lorena because I'm gonna dash dance down tilt and platform camp. So you saying it's a skill issue, it doesn't really apply when I'm not gonna be losing to this character, even though she's gonna be undisputed top one, because I'm just gonna be like different than the rest of you, if this makes sense. If you can if your feeble mind can comprehend that I'm gonna be simply better than the Lorena player by magnitudes such that her brokenness does not affect me, uh then I don't know. Then you can have fun living in that world. I think that man,
You gotta get Nurse on here. Now the cast
you
curse is done. I
think?
think we gotta get you and Nurse. I'm gonna disconnect mid episode. Well, I can't because
Right, because
I'm
you're the
production.
producer.
But
Yeah.
I'll hide my source and I'll just let you guys talk about Lorena when she drops.
Yeah. It's gonna be like we're gonna be rage baiting each other like on the playground, like when you're like, I shoot you with a laser gun, and it's like, no, actually I have a force field. And it's like, well, actually my laser gun's really special and it goes through force fields. And it's like, well, actually my dad gave me this force field, and so it's like a second force field behind it. It's gonna be that. We're gonna be parrying rage bait all over the place.
Which I actually think is how Dan designs his characters. Funnily enough.
Straight
He's like,
up.
what if he had a force field? No, but lasers just don't go through his force, or lasers can't go through the force field. And
Man.
what if it didn't have a sour spot? And that's
I'm
how
sorry.
Dan
Wait,
makes
can you go
characters.
back like 10 seconds on the video? Can we acknowledge the verticality that Lorena is getting with these jumps right now? Is that not a little bit
Yeah, that's actually something
insane?
Oh, the double jump's not
It's she's getting some
it's
height.
good. She's got some
She's
height.
getting some height. I don't know, man. I'm just looking at stuff to
You're just
fucking be
you're
mad
like
about.
and
Lorena's
fucking
gonna be
double
great.
jump. Her jump is crazy, bro. Her jump's so fucking broken.
Some
This
characters have
needs to
crazy
get
double
removed
jumps
from the game.
Some characters have crazy double jumps.
It's true. It's true.
You don't understand. You just don't understand. You've oh my god. Okay, we're good. We're good.
I
We're
think that's
good.
that's
We're
the end
good.
of that
Do
segment.
you have anything you want to say about Lorena by chance?
I think I think she's gonna be really, really awesome. I'm very excited. I don't think I'll play her she doesn't appeal to me very much. I'll definitely, I'll learn her. I'll give her a solid try, but
Mhm.
I can't wait to see what people. I'm excited to see Elkies play her, honestly, because Elki's been winning
She said
workshop
that.
brackets with her left and right,
Mhm.
and I think she's gonna cook with that character, and it's gonna be really sick. And I think a lot of people, I mean, she's a grappler. She's a new archetype for the game. Maybe Crag notwithstanding,
Mhm.
and I think that's gonna be cool to see the people that have been looking for a character that speaks to them that maybe haven't been able to find one yet. Reina might be able to do just that.
Yeah, these Lorena players, they just found their soul character, man. Wow.
All right,
Okay,
you
yeah,
know what?
please.
Let's change the topics, right? I think you're getting a little worked up, but
No.
fortunately, we had an event recently in EU, and I don't think there's really anything about this event that would maybe, I don't know. There's no characters being played in like grand finals of this event that could maybe even get you worked up. Of course, talking about Now Time to Tilt. and which was of course a Crag Ditto to end. This was the last R2CS EU event of the season. There were a couple DQs, Dia and Nalax. DQ Nalax we knew about. Dia happened in between the last two episodes. Um, but this was won by Tudo, a new addition to the pantheon of R2CS EU winners. Um, on the keyboard, Crag, Guthix in the Ditto in a nice Game 5 Grand Finals. And I was watching this game. I was watching it this morning. I was thinking about trying to look at like what these Crags are doing different, what things they're good at, bad at, and then I maybe you'll agree with this. Maybe I've just watched so much Crag that there wasn't much to be learned from this, but I felt
Mhm.
this feeling that Crag Dittos are not meant to be analyzed; they are meant to be enjoyed. How do you feel about that sentence?
Um,
I could also elaborate because there's a lot of
like
good moments in this. There's a
I
lot
get
of
the
times, but it
spirit.
just felt like they just kind of they took turns killing each other off
Okay,
the
no, I
bottom
think
and occasionally SD'd.
I think you're right. I think you're right. I think you're right. I mistook your sentiment in my head for 1 second for like they can't be analyzed because it's all like
No,
chaotic
this they
bullshit.
could
But
of course be
that's not true.
analyzed.
Yeah, that's not true at all. So I think you're correct. This is this is the year 20 II, where the eyes are two crag pillars, and everyone plays keyboard crag and is hitting these like crazy ass cargo throw up air, kill you, and then forward air, and then down air, and then fucking back air down B type shit.
Mhm.
That's what we're looking at right now. This is I'm hmm, how do I not hate? How do I hate but not suffer any consequences from it? Um,
Eternal question.
I don't know how. We already talked about it.
Craig's
Craig's
really good.
broken and awesome. Craig's
I
broken and
saw
awesome.
show the down B down airs are just gross. I saw some of them. That was very nice by Tudo, by the way.
Just in case the down B didn't kill you, by the way, which
Just in
has
case
only
the
ever recordedly
best spike in
happened
the game.
one time. Like, just in case we get a true down air as
And
well.
yeah, it's Craig's pretty good. But I was to talk more about the tournament itself. So Tudo did well to win out in this Ditto. I think this is one of the lower caliber events or major level events that we've seen in the EU. Not to discredit, but I
Hmm.
think it's worth mentioning.
No, yeah.
I was pretty impressed by Guthic's run because he lost out to Tudo in winter semifinals, and then in his lower games, especially like against No Goat, the Edalus, he plays with so much confidence, and like oftentimes when you're playing against the Edalus, like your reversals happen pretty often with whether it be through up B, through up air, down air, even forward air sometimes. But Guthix just has showed no fear whatsoever, and even in situations where they like didn't have pillar, he was not afraid to get down there, knowing he can make it back up. And his offstage is just one of the best. He did this. That was the second time
So
he did
can you
that
run
in
that
that
back? Can
game,
you
by
run
the
that
way.
back? I need to see the DI. Because
All
that
right,
was
it
like
was like
kind of
30
a high
seconds.
percent. Like that was certainly
Yeah,
DI
no,
in.
you know what he did. It happened on the first stock as well.
That back air F strong. Ooh.
Yeah, maybe it was the last stock that happened too. But I was really impressed by
Mhm.
Guthrie. Yeah, it was the last stock that it happened.
Yeah.
Oh no, it was the game before. Actually, I lied. It was the game before that it
Oh,
happened because
they played
yeah,
multiple
they ran it
games on this
back.
stage. That seems fun.
Yeah,
That seems really fun. That
yeah,
seems like if you're have high blood pressure or are pregnant, you shouldn't do it. But otherwise, that seems like a fucking grand old time. Look at this, dude.
yeah.
This is awesome. This is so cool. No, I think that what you're saying about the tournament is very correct. It was a fun watch, honestly, in like this lower stakes. You'd expect someone like Guthix to win this just because of how like much of the top crag he's been in
hmm
EU for a long time. And that said, like with that context, you can acknowledge that it it takes a different type of beast to beat Guthix in the esteemed Crag Ditto. So
Yeah, because you know every
for sure.
does the Ditto all the
It's
time.
I was thinking
That's
about
just a
this last
fact.
night in the shower. I think that in terms of Ditto, like Crags play each other the most.
Mhm.
Or I was saying sleeper like Clarence do, but that's only because I play Claren. I see it happening all the time, and I'm like not very good at the Ditto, and I cope by being like, oh, it's because all the Clarens only ever play the Ditto. But I do think it is one of the more played Dittos, and I would have Crag Ditto like for certain being
Yeah.
number one. I think so. Yeah, it takes a level of experience, a level of skill to win as Crag.
Mhm.
Yes.
All right. And but with that event wrapped up, the last one in the EU R2CS, we have our actually. I'm gonna pull up the actual R2CS page so we can look at the standings. But spoiler alert: Dia is the
Woo!
number one player, unsurprisingly.
Champion.
Or there's a little bit where she was not getting the high placements, but it's with how she's been playing recently and how she did at the start, it makes sense.
Yeah, wasn't
That
didn't she
she
have
was
like
our number
a
one.
resurgence? Like I thought it was
Yeah,
like a did she start on top, really?
not
I
in
don't
the
recall that.
R2CS, I don't think,
Okay.
but she
I thought
was
like
the
Nalax
top
was
performer.
that guy like
Yeah.
for a long time.
But here we have the standings. So she's number one, which means she's gonna go to Genesis. I can't scroll horizontally, so I guess we're just doing this. Oh, I can do this. Um,
Mhm.
410 points. The next only 333. So we're gonna see her at Genesis, which is very exciting. We talked about it when she won that like one arrival and then second at Somnia Knocked Them.
Mhm.
That we really want to see her against the best of NA, and we're gonna get the chance to come February.
We got to
But yeah,
fly out
congratulations to
Tengu,
her.
bro.
Really, really excited to see her against NA. Hopefully, she can have that. She can play at her like highest level performance
Yeah.
that we've seen many times from her.
She has undoubtedly gotten a lot better since she came over for Supernova, right? Got like
Yeah,
a hot
Supernova got like
25th or something.
something like that.
Um yeah, somewhere between 13th and 25th, as like a couple of the EU people
Hmm.
did. So, but yeah, we've talked about it before. We think they've gotten a lot better. Don't think they're capable yet of taking a set off of maybe someone who was just born as skilled as like Stango. But I think that Dio can make a run for the Genesis top 8 for sure. And I hope we get top 8 and not top 6,
Yeah.
low
Oh, I
key.
didn't realize I meant to
But
do that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yay!
All right, that's it for No Time to Tilt. And then we got Platfight, which had some technical difficulties.
Mhm.
Well, Ion
Not
had some
even.
technical
Ion
difficulties.
had some technical difficulties.
And then
Let's
Platfight
talk
had
about
some
it.
Brawlhalla difficulties.
Let's
But
talk about it.
oops, let's talk about
Let's
the
talk
event. So
about it. Let's
BBATS
freaking talk
was
about it.
our victor.
No, no, no. Hold
Um,
on, hold on. Let's talk about the drama. Let's talk
oh,
about the
drama,
drama
drama,
right
drama
off the
Thursdays,
bat.
everybody. It's
It's
drama
drama Thursday.
Thursdays. Welcome back to Drama Thursdays.
Yeah, drama. So here's what we can't control is that Platfight Rivals 2 Top 8 was delayed. I want to say like 2 hours.
I think it was a little under, but yeah.
A little under above an hour due
Mhm.
to Brawlhalla going a little long. And the worst part of that wasn't that it started later, it's that people were tuning in for Rivals 2 and they had to watch Brawlhalla.
Yeah, that was
That's
the
really
big thing.
terrible. That's really terrible. That we can't allow that to happen again.
It's just not
And
right.
the first match on stream of Rivals Top 8 was Ion versus Godly. Now, Ion has had a lot of trouble with not just the internet, but his PC himself. And I think his PC itself. And I think that that is an important piece of information because a lot of the heat, okay. A lot of people are mad at the TOs for how this was run. And truly, it must be said, this is kind of a nobody wins or not nobody wins,
Yeah.
not everyone loses, like no one's happy, not everyone is happy sort of situation where at the start of game 3 in Godly versus Ion. Ion's internet went down, and then they rejoined the lobby. Internet went down again. Then the PC crashed, and then there was just kind of like this. I think the whole set took like 50 minutes before we were on to like the next set, like ready to go. It was this very long, like, will they, won't they DQ? Like, okay, they clearly want to try
Yeah.
to play it out, but this is like the third time there's been a crash or anything. And I think this is where like hardware issues like this, it is like written in rule books for these tournaments that it should not ever be the responsibility of the players or the TO to call the shots. Like when
Yeah.
something like this happens, especially to this degree, the player needs to be DQ'd. They forfeit.
Yeah.
They're ineligible to play out the
It
set.
needs to be
Like,
like
it's just not
written in
possible.
stone. This is
There's
the
one
policy, and
situation
it shouldn't be up to
ever
personal interpretation.
one situation ever where this was broken, and it was in the grand finals reset of Street Fighter 6 at Evo in its inaugural year, and it was the greatest set in fucking fighting game history, and they let the controller DC slide and just reset the game. This is not Street Fighter 6 Evo grand finals. This is Platfight Online
round one.
losers eighths. This is and especially with like, it's not like, oh no, this came out of nowhere. Ion lost to Sapphire GD in winners in part, I'm pretty sure, to
Yeah.
internet issues. And as well as had a full-on PC crash in his set against Ant, which was a top 8 qualifier. So it's just like a thing where it's like the TOs shouldn't have to make that call because the call should have been made for them by like the rule set. Also, like, I don't blame Godly for wanting to play out the set and like wanting to get Ion to reconnect. Like, you want to earn a placement like that, like a 5th out of major for sure, and was playing really well. Definitely could have done it. Could have beat fair and square. And also, Ion should have been DQ'd maybe like 25 minutes before he actually was. And maybe if you're Ion, like, you never want to put that pressure on a player, but if your internet's crashing and your PC's crashing, no, I get it though. You don't want to just give it up and be like, man, I'm holding up the bracket, because it's worth stuff. This shit's worth, like, it's points. This it really matters. It really, really matters. So if you're Ion in this situation, you want to go as far as they will let you to compete in this bracket, which I think a lot of people thought was like just too much. Just too much. And it would be so easy to blame, like, oh, he's DCing, it's internet. Maybe it's because the rival servers are bad, but it's wasn't. No, it's just because it was his hardware PC and internet. It's freaking terrible. It's like, what are we doing? So that was a drama recap. Everyone loses. Kind of sucks.
Everyone loses. No one's happy. We're all gonna die.
Yeah, we're all pretty much gonna die.
Yeah.
But let's talk. We can talk about the gameplay.
Let's talk about
B-Bats. Let's talk about B-Bats.
B-Bats won the tournament in I think, a pretty convincing fashion, despite the game 5 of grand finals. He looked very much in control of the match, especially since when Zeus went over to the Olympia. Zeus didn't really show that prowess in the fleet matchup like someone like Ion does. But even outside of just this grand finals, B-Bats put on a really nice showing, taking out Marlin, Sandstorm. The Sandstorm 3-0 was particularly impressive. Oh no, sorry. B-Bats didn't beat Iron. I was thinking about Zeus in the lowers. But B-Bats took out Sophie. And who did he play before? Beastly. Yeah, the Beastly 3-0.
And Sly. That's also a good win.
True. Yeah. So yeah, some very strong and very dominant wins. And looks very, very strong while doing it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, when this set was happening, it was like 1 a.m. It was like maybe it was like 2 a.m. even for us. I remember we were on a call and we were so fucking exhausted, dude. It was really crazy. I was just like, my brain was huffing Zeus to Goose like fumes, I guess. Like, I just wanted to win so bad, so I wasn't really looking at B-Bats that much. I was using all my energy to look at Zeus to Goose on the screen. But I think in terms of a larger scale, B-Bats has shown again and again. He's capable of winning these types of tournaments with these stacked where you're playing stressful matches like way far back. This wasn't no
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse where like it's like oh it wasn't actually hard until fucking winners finals or whatever.
No.
Um,
This is more stacked than
this is
Evo.
great. This was maybe
Is what
actually
he's been saying, and he was
is what the winner was saying.
yeah.
That's great.
He tweeted something
that's
like he was
cool.
talking to the people who's coaching Wisely Wars. It's like, yeah, it was actually like bigger than Evo.
That's funny. Dude, that's just funny.
Which by the way,
Yeah.
him in Wisely Wars, he's hyping up his team so much. I love his energy. It's fantastic.
Okay, I'll need to tune in.
Oh, that was something I was gonna say way back. Guys, can we time travel? Can we go back to
Yeah,
a
we
previous
can
segment?
briefly time travel.
Yeah, we're time traveling. Let's talk about Evo and Reina, okay? Because what I was gonna say is so we talked about how things like workshop console release is gonna bring a lot of like make the game a lot bigger.
Yeah.
And La Reina was supposed to be the he's confirmed this on stream, so I'm gonna say La Reina was supposed to be the announcement at Wisely Wars, but there is another announcement, and I think that my prediction is that that's gonna be workshop
Because like a release date for workshop.
Because they talked about how in the dev update where they did the new roadmap, they talked about how workshop's gonna be 2026. They talked about how they wanted to maybe even get a beta out before the end of the year. Seems like that's not gonna happen. But I think
beta.
We just got the new emote that says "Let's play workshop." I think it's likely
there's no icon too in the dev stream for La Reina. Had that nice that he doesn't have a name, I guess, but
yeah,
the little workshop creature they did in
never be Sandbert.
Yeah, unfortunately not Sandbert.
So I think it's likely that we get an announcement for a workshop beta, probably early next year. I think that's what's it's gonna be, but that's just a Gary prediction. All right, should we go back to the future?
Yes.
So yeah, B-Bats is pretty good, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, B-Bats is pretty freaking sick. I think this does have like really good implications for him in terms of like you know we did our awesome list and B-Bats was number 4 and everyone was like, what? B-Bats should be like number 8. And now I'm looking at this and I'm like, damn, B-Bats might be a nice 4, like top 5 at least.
Well, he's probably 5 or 6 now.
I don't know. I'd have to look at every player in front of me, but
yeah, I think that so this is the second big online major B-Bats has won. He won the second Evo qualifier earlier this year. And I think it's only a matter of time before he gets a win. I think like with the right bracket, like I think if he doesn't run into Cake, I think he can win anything.
But even then, he's taking a set off Cake. He has a set on Cake.
He has a set on, but
it's possible.
Yeah, it's possible. I think it'd have to be in like lowers or something. Because I don't know if he could take 2 sets off Cake, but I think I don't know. Cake's low key falled off. Cake's all tweeting. Cake hates the game.
Damn, this is crazy accusations out of nowhere.
Yeah,
Cake low key fell off.
He low key. I mean, he just lost to Ion and Stango twice.
I mean,
and he's only won like 1 major in the last couple months, maybe 2. If you count PRG, but you should.
We're not going to discuss this right now. Cake didn't fall off. Cake, that's a heinous accusation. You're trying to rage bait. You're trying to clickbait. I won't stand for it. B-Bats.
I'm trying to rage bait.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Of course. Yes. I think that. Yeah, B-Bats could win something. Has B-Bats lost to Fusion? Do we know?
I think so.
Like he must have, right? But also he like pretty much wins all of them.
Yeah, he wins all the ones he goes to.
Yeah. Oh damn, Sandstorm sucks.
I don't even know who he would lost.
Yeah, B-Bats is good. Let's talk about. Who else do you want to talk about? Zeus next.
Let's talk about Zeus the Goose, because Zeus,
man, what an enigma,
went on a fucking awesome run.
What a truly special player.
He was operating on no food, little sleep, and just kept 3-0ing people. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Let's just look at his path here. So he lost to Marlin in winners 3-0. Got sent down 3-2 over Phantom.
It was a
Three
game
two.
5 against a Galvin that was on his stream. It was
Right.
a hype
That's
set,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. I knew I recognized it.
But first beat
Um.
Human Lime.
Oh, true. I went. Yeah. Human
Yeah.
Lime, Phantom, and then Sapphire GD in a 3-2. But then once he got to top 8, 3-1 over Beastly, 3-0 in the run back against Marlin,
That
3-0
was
over
hype.
Sophie, 3-0 over Sandstorm. And then he goes in, takes game 1 against B-Bats with the Crag, makes some swaps because sometimes the Crag can't do it.
Yeah. I think the no sleep, no eating was a little apparent, I think, especially when the Olympia came out. And
Yeah.
I want to say genuinely, Zeus can 100% beat like the fleets with his Olympia. It just it
Mhm.
looked a little sloppy. Looked kind of a lot sloppy. Looked very panicky, a little suboptimal on things where you're like, damn, he's usually good for that. Or I think like on a good day, he would definitely be able to kill off of this like back air or whatever. But instead was like
Mhm.
going for a lot of the down strongs and whatnot. And
Yeah,
I
a lot
think
of down
that
strong.
if I had to guess, that would be indicative of a lot of muscle memory helping through a lot of the crag
Mhm.
things. Not that it wasn't, oh, damn, Sandstorm, please, please. Um, it's just like, man, Crag's a type of character, and Zeus is a very special type of player where all the inputs are
Oh,
correct. And I don't
was
think
it?
that piloting the Crag on the no sleep, no eat uh, really made much of a difference in terms of the oops, I did the correct option 5 times in a row
Yeah.
randomly.
And
Yeah.
I mean, we love Zeus here.
Mhm.
And you watch the streams and he's just fucking singing along to Espresso for the third time in the last game in the last 2 games. And and he's just there having a good
I'm
time.
working late because I'm a Crag. Yeah.
It's just it's always a good vibe, and he's full of so much whimsy. It's incredible how good he is for how whimsical he is. He's not just he's not like this super dedicated. He's like, well, I mean, he is dedicated. He's like grinding
Yeah.
all the time, like really hyper focused. So like, I gotta do good. No, he's there for the good time, and he plays the best character in the game, and it works pretty well for him.
Jesus Christ, that shit is
Where
not
was
fair.
it? Was it against Sandstorm? Yeah. Here it was, where he lived, where Sandstorm messed up like a confirm or something, and then Zeus lived out like 160 and then killed Sandstorm. It was here. I'm certain of it.
Oh, I remember. Oh, yeah. This had my mouth agape,
Mhm.
truthfully.
Yeah. Oh,
Like,
that's what it
how do
was.
you live this?
Somehow he lives that because
How do you
Crag
live
is
that?
immortal, and then he just runs
And
all
then
the
he
way over
fucks
there.
off. No resources.
Mhm.
Oops, all resources.
And oh, right. Yeah,
Dude.
that's what
Dude.
happened.
And so,
Oh,
hey, that's the Olympia tax. That's a lot of Olympia matchups go like
true.
that sometimes, where it's like, ah, fuck, true dead. Even though he definitely had resources, but it's scary. Okay, let me talk about Sandstorm a little bit.
Mhm. Please do.
Sandstorm, Sandstorm is my favorite player right now. Perhaps even more so after you and I had a little talk where you said you hated Sandstorm. You said
Not
you
what I
actually
said.
like every time
I said
Sandstorm's on the
he was
screen,
my
you have
least
to
favorite Olympian to watch. That's all I
you have
said.
to resist the urge to throw up in your mouth every time Sandstorm's on the screen. And I took great offense to that
Yeah. I mean,
because
he plays on
Sandstorm,
keyboard. That's like despicable.
Sandstorm is like, oh man, Sandstorm plays. I can taste the heart in his gameplay. It's like Stango's Olympia. Stango plays like a drone, but like he's like, but it's like Grok tech. It's like the best tech in the
Rock
world.
tag.
He plays like a
What?
Grok drone. He plays a Grok Olympia, and
What?
it's very generative. Very you generate Grok generate a situation where I'm down tilting their shield. It's very much like that. Sandstorm. Sandstorm. Oh my God. Sandstorm. The movement, the crystal placement, the dash combos, the edge guards, the up airs, the shield pressure. Oh my goodness gracious me. Sandstorm. Oh man. Do you know he invented Olympia Tech? All of them? Do you know every Olympia Tech Sandstorm invented? with his pure heart of gold. It's just like I love watching this player. I
Let's change
was
it. Let's change real quick. Zeke invented
yes.
them and taught them to Sandstorm.
Fuck
That's
no.
what happened.
You think you? Oh my god! You've been brainwashed just because their name is Coach Zeke. I'm telling you, every time they sit down to Sandstorm's like, all right. So jab is frame 2, and Zeke's like, "What frame 2?" And then Sandstorm's like, "Yeah, frame 2. It's really crazy." So you run up and you jab the shield, and Zeke's like, "You can't do that because." And then Sandstorm's like, "There's this thing called a reactionary window," and Zeke's like, "I've never heard of that." It's just that's how the sessions are going. I'm telling you.
I believe
Who's really the coach here? It's the wool has been pulled over your eyes for too long. We're gonna tell you, Sandstorm is the greatest player to ever live. I'm a absolutely massive Sandstorm fan. We were talking before this set where you were like, yeah, I think Marlon's just going to kind of beat Sandstorm. And I low key also thought that, but I like Sandstorm. I believe too much. I was like, no, there's Sandstorm's going to win because he's the best player of all time. And then fucking, this was a 3-0, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Like, damn. Or 3-1, 3-1, 3-1. Oh right, I remember because I remember if it went to game 5, I was gonna like throw up or something explode or something.
Didn't Sandstorm did something sick on Fire Capital, didn't he?
Sandstorm did yes. The answer is yes. I'll let you know that right now. But the other thing I wanted to know.
Oh yeah, it was the reverse 3 stock. That's all it was.
Yeah, epic reverse 3 stock. All it was. I wanted to mention the crystal placements. They're like up. They're like at like full hop height. A lot of them, and this wasn't just like a versus raster thing. It might be versus floaties. I saw it a lot against Ant, and yeah, just against Ant. That was really the only other floaty, but it's something that I was going to ask Zeke about this morning, if not for the desperate war times that we're currently living in, where they're off to fight the Wisely War, and Godspeed they return in one piece to tell me about Sandstorm's gems and how them being high up and off to the side is like super cool. Yeah, I just something I hashtag noticed because there were so many like gem dash forward airs that I was like, what? We just get gem dash forward airs straight up? And it's like, yeah, it's really cool. So I love Sandstorm. In conclusion, yeah, I'm assuming you have nothing nice to say about Sandstorm since you freaking hate him so much. So we can go ahead and move on.
Yeah, fuck Sandstorm. Go back to Brawlhalla.
We can swiftly move on
to our
freaking
Sophilo.
Yeah. Although, honestly, I don't have much to say about her.
I don't know either, because the only games I think I saw from her was the losses to B-Bats and Zeus. And even in the Zeus game, she had some when this started, I was like, "Oh shit! Wait, Sophie's ending the whimsical run." But Zeus was able to just do drag things, squeeze out stocks, live forever. But Sophie continues to be a fantastic player. I didn't really notice any new advancements in her play.
Who'd she lose to in winners?
B-Bats.
In the right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Zeus to Goose in our stream 2 weeks ago telling us that this matchup was even. Bullshit. Bullshit. Craig is a little evil man.
He beat the 2 best.
Look at that! Up throw forward air! What the I'm gonna lose it. I want to lose it actually. Okay.
We need to get Craig off the screen. We need to get Craig off the screen. Oh yeah, there was the Sophie Godly, but yeah, that was Sophie.
This is one more thing. This is one thing where I would have to go back and watch like Sophie's VOD for the POV just to really watch a lot of games. Other than that, I didn't really see much because she's just fantastic. Like 4th, that's good. Yeah, that's good stuff. That's pretty fucking good. And just ran into ran into B-Bats. Unlucky. B-Bats also 3-0'd Beastly. It's like, damn, ran into Zeus. It's like, oh, Zeus 3-0'd actually everyone in the bracket as well. So pretty much. It's a little tough. Continues to be phenomenal. She's on her.
She's one of the best.
Yeah, she's one of the best. Huh.
Then we had Godly, who had a bit of a breakout run. A run I feel like I hadn't heard anything from in like a while. I feel like I remember Godly towards the beginning of the game.
Godly's a
but
player that you see in like the top 32s,
yeah.
like pretty consistently. They're like, oh, there's a Rano in top 32, and it's like, oh, it was Godly got
Mhm.
like 17th or 25th. Oh, that's cool. All right, cool. But
Unfortunately,
yeah,
eliminated by Sophie twice, so you hate to see
yeah,
that.
yeah.
But who did Godly end up beating to get here? Okay,
Landcon,
LandCon,
the
Saint
Galvan,
Pat,
and St. Pat. That's a good one. That's a pretty big one.
good wins, very good wins.
Double
Yeah,
A. So yeah, I don't have much to say about the
no, me
gameplay.
neither.
It's just like this is like Rano stuff. Like it's good
Yeah,
stuff. Getting here fifth, even like man, like I really wish we could have seen that Ion set play
me
out
too.
in a
I
different
really would
universe
like to
because
see
the
that.
first two games were awesome. Like the first game was like a a sick like nail biter last hit where Godly clutches it out in like an epic back and forth game. And then game two, Ion did the thing where when Ion loses a game and then three stocks in like 40 seconds the next
Yeah,
game. So that's what happened. And I was like, damn, we got a real set developing here. And then unfortunately, uh
yeah,
it did not continue.
it
So
went Claren.
that kind of sucks. It's something I would have loved to see play out. Godly did switch to Claren. I love when people switch to Claren against Sophie because they know that like this is a +1 for Claren, and
Hmm.
also Sophie like gets super tilted by Claren, so they're like,
True.
I've been working on my pocket Claren. They're like, Godly, you're not the first one. You're not the only one.
You're
We've
not the
seen
first
this.
one. You won't be the last.
We will not be the last, and all of them pretty much will lose.
Yep.
Just how it goes. Sophie's really good.
Our other fifth place was Marlon.
Mm.
Back in action, piloting mainly the Raster, played a little bit of Orcane as well.
Right.
Um,
Again, just against the Zeus, though, right?
I
Pretty sure.
think there was an earlier set where he went, but maybe not.
Back in action, proving that
Yeah.
Raster can still actually up throw and combo you with his aerials, which is cool. We haven't seen that in a while. But I think
Yeah.
honestly, demonstrating a lot of like the Raster nerfs, like the recovery is really bad now. I think Raster has one of the weaker recoveries, genuinely, um, in the game right now.
Yeah. He's got a lot of
And
jumps, but
yeah,
like he doesn't have a lot of mix really. He can like go really really high, which can be nice, or he can go low in like neutral B or up B, but that's all pretty punishable.
I'm sorry. I almost just raged about Crag again
Okay.
because I just
I'm,
discovered a new
I'm
thing.
sorry.
I'm sorry. This is like
There's
really
not another one
crazy.
on that's
I know.
on
I
here.
know. I know.
Fortunately,
Relax. It'll be okay. We'll
right?
be okay.
Oh no,
I
there
will
was the
be okay.
there was the
I will be
Sandstorm
okay.
set. Let's get your comfort character on screen.
Thank
Your
you,
comfort player rather.
my comfort player. Thank you. Um, yeah, man, freaking no, man. I mean, it's like whatever. Marlon's been playing for
Yeah.
the past month in the grind servers. Did friggin'
Yeah.
fine. Beat Zeus and then got 3-0'd right back. Got unfortunately flattened by Sandstorm, as many people do. It's a little bit inescapable. Damn, what a insane parry. That's the punish. That punish would have moved mountains. If that side B hit, you saw that? Man, we were talking
Yeah.
about that in the call.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. I just not much to say.
No.
He's still fine. If anything, he's feeling the Raster nerfs and like the rework and how it really demonstrates like Raster's. I think Raster's super balanced and in a pretty good spot right now. But definitely isn't fucking beta Raster. Fucking DI doesn't matter on my moves. Also, my down tilt doesn't have a sour spot and combos into all my kill moves type shit. So I don't know. Is what it
Mhm.
is.
All
Is
right. And
what
then
it is.
so besides Ion, who we had the DQ, had some good sets in against ants. I really enjoyed that one. I
Mhm.
wasn't I up against the best Absa in a matchup that is considered to be one of the few that Absa is actually favored in. Ion did very well to beat out Ant. But we don't have the VOD of that for that because it was before top eight, and then I didn't really get to play his top eight set. Do you have anything to say about him before we talk about Beastly for our last top eight member?
Um Nah, this is an off
Yeah,
day for Beastly.
yeah.
Truthfully,
I
we
mean,
know he's the goat. He's the freaking
he's
beast, but
he is
got
the
chomped up by
beast.
the goose.
Chopped up by the goose. It was the B-Bats win that was very impressive to me from B-Bats to get over Beastly. Um, but sorry, I read your chat message and then got distracted, lost my train of thought. Oh, and then there was the Beastly and B-Bats played in the Wisely Wars, one of the coach games before they moved that around. She weighs 101.
She was 101. Okay, and they said
Galvin's 104.
Galvin's 104. So she was 101 and
Orcane's 100.
Kane's 100, and they said the cutoff is if you're heavier than 100. That's what
Mhm.
they said, is they call it
That's
a
what
heavy.
they say. But
That's what they say.
I think they're all too heavy, and everyone heavier than Zetterburn needs to have their weight reduced. That's what I actually want. We're gonna time travel again. No, no.
Yeah.
That's what I actually want for the match. I want them to reduce the weight of everyone Orcane and heavier.
That's why I said everyone needs to be
But they're not gonna do
3
that.
or 4 units lighter. They no, they won't do that.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
But Beastly, the Beast, still, I mean, a solid performance. Losing to B-Bats and Zeus is for seventh is no easy feat, to be honest. But
no, it's first and second to seventh, right? Lost to first and second to seventh. W seeding. Thank you, Cake Assault. Thank you, Cake Assault. Thank you, Cake
Zeus
Assault.
was also just seeded really low. Zeus was like 9th seed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought he was definitely seeded top 8.
Which is like
I'm trolling that.
Very silly. Like, I'll double check. I remember him saying pretty good run, I guess, but got the second. Star GG thinks I'm a robot.
They've been doing this a lot lately.
Dude, it happens like sometimes like every time I launch it. Just like I hate this website.
It's like, don't you know?
Seed 9.
That's crazy. That's really crazy. Wow. Then what does that even mean in terms of seeding? What the hell does that even mean?
I don't know who was like, imagine, it was like probably Sandstorm.
Well, everything actually the whole tournament was fucking weird. So Cake was first seed but DQ'd because he doesn't play onlines but still registers for like good advertising and shit.
Yeah.
Which is morally ambiguous. And then Ion was the second seed but had many, and like got upset in in pools. And ultimately had to DQ because of all the insane things.
I would have expected to make top 8.
Right.
I
don't know. Well, didn't top 8.
Yeah.
I swear, like if you're gonna, it's just like weird. It's weird. The bracketology of it is super, super weird. Ant was definitely a top 8 seed. You can't not.
Yeah, number 5.
Yeah. So strange. But then it's like, who did Ant lose to in winners? Was it Sandstorm? Where was Sandstorm seeded? So Sandstorm's the real hero of this story.
Is the hero of every story. Yeah.
Oh no, never mind. He's seeded 4th. Nah, never mind. Okay. Yeah. That match was supposed to happen. Never mind. Is what it is. Oh, and that's Platfight. Yay, Platfight. It's cool. I like having a tournament like this. Truthfully, I do like it. It was a little unfortunate with the scheduling. It didn't really matter, but top 32 was originally supposed to be best of 3 and got pushed like the day of to best of 5. I'm pretty sure, which is a great change, and ultimately isn't to blame for like the scheduling because that was all Brawlhalla's fault. Because we needed Brawlhalla on the screen. Because we needed Boom Boom Bam. We needed that on Hungry Box's main stream. So I don't know. Ultimately, W tournament again, the first tournament in a while. It feels like with this many of the caliber of player that there were.
Yeah,
which made me really.
Maybe
excited.
This is crazy, but I like watching these online events. I think there's something kind of fun about being able to watch everybody's individual POVs, and like switching over the course of the day. And it's usually you get a higher, or you get more of the best players. Maybe it's not necessarily a higher caliber event, but you get more of the best players than you can at the in-person events. But you lose out on maybe some of the top seeds, especially because Ion's got hardware issues. Cake doesn't like them. Stango doesn't like them. That sort of thing. And we do have another one coming up, which I want to quickly talk about, the
Mm-hmm.
HBox Genesis qualifier that was supposed to be like a month ago, but people were like, what the fuck? Why is this on a Wednesday? Announced 6 days before, and then they moved it to this weekend with some many entrants that you would expect. We'll see if Cake plays
Yeah, Cake's
or
not
not.
playing.
Cake's not fucking playing.
Cake's
He
not
might.
playing. But
He's
ZB,
played in
I'm
a lot of the
excited to
coin
see ZB.
boxes.
Love seeing ZB tear up an
Love
online
seeing
bracket.
ZB.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, Torno was a player who made a decent run
True.
to
Torn
ninth
had some really good sets.
at Platfight. He had some very good wins in there, and some just solid sets overall. Like yeah, we got only a couple more events in the R2CS for NA. After we got the qualifier, we got LMBM, we got Frosty Frostings, and I think then it's Genesis to the finals.
Yeah.
So it's exciting.
Yeah. It'll be so
Exciting
excited, dude. Man, when you put it like that, we gotta go to Genesis.
We have to go to Genesis.
We freaking got it, yeah.
We simply must go to Genesis.
Yeah, you'll see us at Genesis. You'll see us at LMBM. You'll see us at are we going to Evo, man? Are we freaking going to Evo?
I think we should go to Evo. I'll go to fucking everything.
Vegas might change me. That's the thing.
That's the thing about me. I'll go to every event.
That's true.
I'll go to Battle BC.
Okay. Let's show me what awesome clips and combos.
Yeah, I got the gatherings where I gather all sorts of things from the community, from Twitter. First we got a Wolf Scratch. Oh, I don't know why there's 6 audios, so I'm just gonna mute that up.
Yeah.
I really like Wolf's editing, and he's working a lot with Zeke with the Wisely War stuff, so keep an eye out for that. But just very fun, very silly edits. Reminds me of some these old like Overwatch montages I used to watch of like just like Genjis, and there's like a bunch of sound effects, and it's just like it really takes me back, as well as some just dope ass shit working in the blender. So very cool. We got this Drip Collector Absa combo video, which is we talked about this. This is
dude,
it's nice, man.
Upbeat. It's the upbeat into the gravity jump aerials is like damn, that's like really crazy. Yeah, a lot of really sick stuff in this. Drip Collector, I think, is pretty notorious for just like the coolest combo videos, right? I mean, actually, yeah, you see it in the ant, the quote retweet, the tweet that it is quoting. Yeah. Drip Collector is pretty good. I love it.
Pretty freaking sick. This is something I didn't know, that the Arcane Reel emote was one from the $5,000 Kickstarter tier.
What?
I had no idea that that's what it was, and it's like one of the best emotes in the game. It's one of the most popular.
Yeah, iconic. I'm a little bit shocked actually that the brilliant minds at Aether Studios didn't come up with them themselves.
It's incredible. You just send it after anybody does something. You can send it in any situation. Honestly, it's applicable. We have this Prosy Maple combo video, which is just fucking gross, to be honest.
Yeah. I remember this. I remember
it's
this.
Just like it just like kind of makes me feel like sick. We'll get to the tech, which I recently learned has been called L canceling, where you down B and then you cancel the down B into a side B, but you can then cancel the startup of the side B into tether.
What?
Which is how that's So,
What? Do they know about this? Every time I learn a new Maple fact, my first question is, does Trevor know about this?
Well, the canceling specials into the tether is intended, but it's kind of crazy. And I also am certain it's not as true as this video will make you believe it to be. But it's still
don't have
people
to be
aren't.
True, just
it's not happening to people enough for them to be ready for it.
Yeah.
I think this is one of them.
Oh no. But there was one you definitely like sent this to me, and you were like, "Look at this
with a timestamp." Yeah.
And I was like, "Wow, that's super fair." We need to see it. W Pink Otter.
Dude, I have to say, while the Otter skin was on screen there, that everything about that skin is fantastic except the skin itself. The shield, the effects are so cool, but it's just like, yeah, here we go.
Yeah. This downbeat tether shit. Oh my god. Yeah.
Is it normal for people to hate their mains this much?
That might be true on like Galvin though, is the thing. I no, it's not actually. People usually play characters that they love, honestly.
It's not even, it's like, it's just, it like, just makes me like, I don't even know. It's similar to when I watched Stango's Loxodon, is the feelings I feel about Maple.
Like I feel
it's like
bad
I
for
hate
the other
watch
guy.
my own character.
Yeah.
But
I
it's
get
also
that.
like, remember when like Marlon at the start was just like playing the characters because it was like, yeah, I think these characters are fucking broken and I want to show people that. And I guess that's kind of what Stango's doing too.
Yeah.
I think that's super based.
Yeah, it's incredibly based. There's a level of like hatred fuels learning.
Yes,
it helps you recognize patterns better if you hate the pattern. This is why, I don't know if I ever told you this, but I had a buddy, I don't mean to put him on blast here, but plays Ridley in Smash Ultimate. And Ridley's not a good character, but there's a lot of things about him, like very specific. He has Loxodon up smash, pretty much is how I'll say it.
Gotcha.
And so one day I just decided to, having like never played Ridley, I went Ridley and I just like started smoking him in the Ditto. And he was like, what the fuck, like what's going on? Like, he was a little tilted, like, what the fuck's going on? Like, how are you beating me with, you've never played this character? And it's just like, every situation I imagined what the most infuriating button to get hit by would be, and then I did it for like entire games. And I think that I think I could do something similar with Maple, and I've thought about it.
I think you definitely could.
It's hatred fuels that sort of, it lends itself to that understanding if you know how to channel it correctly.
Yes, 100%. I think it's kind
so
of
yeah.
honestly.
I think it is a beautiful thing, and I think that you have a very healthy relationship with Maple, honestly.
Yeah. Here we have a fun little CRT playing low poly skins. I think it's a lovely vibe. It's a fun little thing. And I think there was original. Yeah, where there's just the regular game.
That's really nice.
Very, very silly, very fun.
That's very nice.
We got a Shadowhawk clip. Is
this a double purple? Or no?
No. I think that was in the last video. The last
special. Yeah, special.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh my god. That is fucked up.
Oh wow. Ultimate.
Can't wait to see him try to work on that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, RDE with a new moves in real life for Olympia.
Tune into Wisely Wars to see RDE take on the cast in real time. Damn.
Or is the ups? I forget what the up special was.
It was just like some stupid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Epic spin into kick.
Oh yeah, he just freaking throws his clothes in the air.
Yeah. W crystals on the ground.
It's pretty sick. Always fun.
Always good stuff.
Oh, we got it. I love this. I love this clip so much.
Chad, I need a god did now. That's the only way I'm gonna win this. Yeah!
4 wave shines! She froze me every time I watch it.
It's so funny.
I've watched this like 10 times.
I love how much Salt's been playing Rivals. I think she even got like 13th at Platfight.
Yeah, she's doing great. Good. She's so fucking funny, dude.
This is Plasma.
We got I don't even know what this is called. You've seen these though, right?
Yeah, it's called ear clacks, I'm pretty sure.
Ear clacks. Someone made it for Rivals, and of course Clarence, disjoint shitter.
Yep.
what have you.
Noticing that
this
their
one?
disjoints are the same size. Noticing.
Hashtag noticing. Oh, this I've never seen this before.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Fucking look at the screen.
Yeah.
Just holding left.
Well, it's because of the special pummel.
Yeah, but like, you think you think it's like a bug?
You know, I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
To be fair, they did purple screen.
Somebody had to kill these
I don't
dummies.
know. I'm sure. Oh, it's anti that it got hit on. There's something. There's something that she could have done there. And then this was a cool thing from Raven Whispers, where there's this basically worked with the city of Denver and rivals to have a little cleanup project. Got some codes for the like spring Loxodon skin. If you just like post like you clean up some litter, post a picture of it, you might be able to get a free Loxodon skin. A
Wow.
cool little initiative from Raven,
that's
trying to
beast
do
mode.
some
That's
good, some
fucking beast mode.
environmental good, and that brings us.
Why are you smiling?
As it always does.
Why are you smiling at me?
I was to the Mentor's Medal because I don't know what you do here.
You don't know who I give it to? Well, it's a good thing I
Oh.
know exactly.
Are you?
Who to
No
give it to.
way.
I don't. People think I don't think about these, but I do, and it's in the thought I always come to is I'll think about it later.
I was gonna say because every time you talk about how you haven't thought about it.
Man, I think about the medal existing. I don't think about. I'm like, I gotta figure out something for the. Damn. All right, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
Yeah. Take your time. Take your time.
Okay. I mean, what the freak are we talking about here? This week's Mentor's Monthly Medal is going to everyone's favorite shiny, small little man. None other than the illustrious, what's his name? Samuel Wisely?
Oh, yeah, his name's Sam.
Yeah, Samuel Wisely. Of course.
Very cool.
Of course. I mean, who else? Like this
Yeah,
Wisely
it's
where I
tough.
was telling you, I was looking at the category, seeing 3.4 concurrence on the
Without Ludwig
category
streaming it?
without again without Ludwig, which should be illegal by the way, that you can't stream
Yeah,
it.
it seemed
But
like
actually it's illegal for him
it
to
was-
stream it. So
It sounded like I don't know exactly what but he had a sponsored thing, so I think there was something, and he couldn't do it. Regardless,
do you know if he's gonna stream like?
He's gonna stream the
things
other
like-
days? Yeah.
Okay. So it was just a okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is it's a shame because it's one of the POVs I like the most is the Stango Ludwig
Oh yeah.
chemistry. It's just so stupid, bro. But let's talk about Wisely. It takes a special, passionate, disciplined type of community leader to do what Wisely does. In the content that he puts out and the organization for this event, which is getting a bunch of new people in on the game, and not only is it getting new eyes, but this disparities in like skill level is really cool because it lets these new viewers look at every part of the process, like see what it means to be bad, see what it means to be fucking cracked, see like what it means even to be rage queuing ranked at like 2 a.m. Like that's a very important part of the process. Like the art of improvement at this game, seeing what it takes, giving them these coaches so that these top level players can actually be like, yeah, this is how this works, this is how you get better at it, this is like the game as I see it. And then people come in with all this different experience. I saw we were watching Seabat stream earlier today, which it might still be streaming, but Seabat streaming, doing some emergency coaching with Coach Zeke's, and just like his outside perspective on being like, yeah, so Shield is kind of like meter in fighting games, and it's like, huh? And it's like, well, you have to manage it like a meter, like meter management, like it's a resource that you can use defensively to get out of a pickle. And I was like, huh, that's like that's super interesting. And then having also like the Dark Souls creator, Dark
Mhm.
Souls Sekiro creator, who was just like not very good at moving around, but was parrying every
Parrying like
move. Like
crazy.
it was
Yeah.
like, what? I think these outside perspectives are super entertaining, super valuable. It's a good event to watch. There's so many different creators, so many different vibes across the event. It has so much to offer the game and viewers as well. And
Mhm.
it's all because of that beautiful man, Samuel
Yeah.
Wisely. So
And I know I can speak a little bit to behind the scenes. I know he's had this idea for like months and months and was like
yeah.
working on getting some creators signed up early, like Ludwig, like Macro, Dad as heck to get them on board for the announcement, working with
Mhm.
Aether Studios and off-brand games. And he's worked very hard, but like really gunning for this to be something big, which I think, I mean, like you said, the first day was like 3.4K viewers, something like that.
Mhm.
And then it's just like gonna get better tomorrow and Sunday for the finals. And it's been they're
Mhm.
working out the projection stuff, working out the format sort of thing.
Mhm.
And it's been cool.
It's great. I think it's like, especially, I do want to point out the difference. Like it's worth noting the difference between like having 3,000 people watching like a main
Hmm.
stream for a bracket versus 3,000 people scattered across different viewpoints, different creators, different
Yeah,
skill levels. I think
it's
that's
sick.
really, really awesome. And having Ion streaming, playing ranked the whole time, just unbothered, like that
Hmm.
was cool as well. So W Ion, I don't know.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a chance to show off the personalities we have in this game and get more eyes on this awesome game that we all love. But that
W.
just about does it for the last dashback of the year.
Woo!
We'll be back in I think 3 weeks because of the way
Yeah.
the Tuesdays line up. Yeah, 3
3
weeks.
weeks. Yeah. Okay. We'll talk about Hungry
On
Box. We'll
7th.
talk about La Reina.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
and we'll talk about the big patches. And
mhm.
it's gonna be a doozy.
It's gonna
So
be a good one. It's gonna be a good
if you like
episode.
it, use code Barkup if you want us to do
Yes.
if you like us.
Yeah.
Use it if you like
Okay.
us.
Thank you so
Okay,
much.
bye. See you next
Bye.
year.
See you next year.